Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome.
You know what?
I don't understand what your conniption is. It's like she just sits outside the door
I really do.
all day,
I do.
just waiting
I waited for you to start.
to pop in.
And now I'm here. And now we can start. What is up, my friends? Welcome.
You do it. I'm done. No, you do it. Seriously, go. Do the intro. Go ahead.
I don't.
Good, sit down.
I never watched the stream.
You're right. And
so I don't know.
2, 1.
I'm chewing my gummy vitamin. They don't want to hear that. Gummy vitamins are the bomb, by the way.
Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Can we go back to Zibby Cam?
Hold on, I'll cue you up. All right, sure. Ready? Here we go. All right.
Okay.
And there's Zibby. And Zibby's doing stuff.
I got this.
And then you ready?
Cut.
All right. And
I hope you guys got my lines in chat.
and 3.
Zibby.
He's leading you in perfectly.
He is.
3,
He's doing so good.
2, 1, and action.
All right. What is up, my friends? Oh, welcome. I can't do this.
You didn't even clap it.
I did.
Yeah,
No, that's when you're about
exactly.
to. That's when you're. Oh,
You're fired.
this is starting the video. Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
Whoa! I thought you were just starting.
This is all
the
going on
stream.
YouTube.
This is gonna be on YouTube.
They're gonna make fun of you.
I'm gonna be famous.
No, infamous is the word you're looking for.
But
actually.
whatever. There is no such thing as bad publicity. All right.
It's true. All right.
So anyway, today
You're fired.
we got a spicy one here, folks. Isn't that how this works?
You can't just giggle to yourself after saying 3 words. That's not how it works. No.
I'm giggling to chat. All right, we're playing some snow-covered islands. Got a cool little Bant deck here. I've been playing a lot of Bant in Standard.
And there's the hook. All right, seriously. Yeah.
All right.
fired.
I'm fired.
Seriously, you're actually fired.
I'm actually fired. I'm leaving.
All right. Anyway, let's try that again. Okay, so let's do it for real this time, with no interruptions. There's Zibby, and what is up, my friends? Welcome. We are playing some Modern today. That's right, we're playing some Modern. People still play Modern. I know, it's weird, right? Modern ain't dead. Punk's not dead. And we're playing 2 decks today. One very serious. Super serious. Need to put on our serious face. And one's not serious at all. It's built around Zer's weirding. But serious stuff first. We do have regionals this weekend. And I'm looking at maybe playing this deck. It's pretty sweet, honestly. So we played a Your deck live yesterday. And it was a teamer through the breach control deck playing Euro and a lot of control elements. And all the control elements were really good. And Euro is really good too. So this deck is been floating around a bit. Nikito 18 took it to 7-1 in a Modern challenge. And this was a Bant Snowblade deck. That was kind of like the popular version of his deck. And players have been opting to just cut the Stoneforge Mystics because they aren't really good against a large majority of the format, realistically. And just play it as basically blue-white control, splashing for Ice-Fang Coatl and Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath. And then a few sideboard cards. Euro's is really, really good. Ice-Fang's really, really good. We got our Astrolabe, so life is super easy. And barely an inconvenience. And yeah, it's basically it. I mean, we got Teferis, Archmage, Charm, Force of Negation, Cryptics, a couple Mana Lakes, a couple Snapcaster Mages, Spell Snare, a usual mana base here. No creature lands, but we're playing Mystic Sanctuary, of course. Very obnoxious, stupid card. And it's basically it for the main deck. The sideboard's got Timely, Celestial Purge, Mystical Dispute, Disdainful Stroke. Green, of course, gives us Veil of Summer. Very silly card. Dovin's Veto, 3 Ashiok. Not like huge on this one. Obviously good against Titan. It's pretty cool. Granite Graveyard hate. But yeah, pretty simple, honestly. We're going to try this one out and try and decide if we're going to play this deck, if playing Stoneforge Mystic is correct or not. So, Bant Snow Control, let's go. Playing some Modern here on the stream. I'll be at New Jersey Regionals, just outside of Philly. And Nicole and I will be there. So make sure you say hi if you're there. And of course, stream is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, CoolStuffInc.com. #1 source for all your game shopping needs. CoolStuffInc.com. Go buy your Ice-Fang Coatls. 5% off. Promo code Jim5. And they got card games, board games, miniatures all on there, as well as free content. That's right. Always free content every single day. I do a video on Monday. I do an article Friday. Tons of great content creators on there. Free content every day. No paywall. Easy as that. CoolStuffInc.com. Go check it out. And go watch my video. My video on Monday. Also playing Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath in Standard. But let's play Endgame with the resub. 4 months. Appreciate that. And Dead Sins also thanks to resub. Shenanigans. Give any thought to playing Pascal's Grind Breach list? At some point, yes. On the draw with Cryptic Command. I do really detest Cryptic Command, I'm not going to lie. Not a huge fan. Our hand is not great here. But might be okay enough to keep. We have a Force if things go crazy. We have a Path. Not a lot of early action, but I'm going to keep and probably regret it. If we end up losing this game, I got a lot of good complaint equity on Cryptic Command. To talk about how bad Cryptic Command is. So, that's pretty cool. Praying a Deprive over the second leak. Deprive is pretty medium. The keys? I don't know. Windswept Heath. Breeding Pool. Noble Hierarch. Alright. Snapcaster Mage. Alright, so not an amazing start for us, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, you gotta fetch blue lands no matter what, so yeah, I'm not huge on Deprive in a control deck. Not super huge in that one. Obviously, it's cute Mystic Sanctuary, but I was playing Infect. This is interesting. Blighted Agent with a mana up. So we could Path here and then force the protection spell, but they also have the Nexus too. We have Snap. Yeah, we're gonna Path and force, I guess. Path Agent, they'll cast something, we'll force it. Then we can Snap Path, the Nexus, hopefully. Alright, so they're going to Blossoming Defense. Cryptic Command's pretty damn hard to use in this matchup anyway, so alright, we have Field of Ruins in our deck too. Supreme Verdict. Obviously we draw Supreme Verdict. And, that's awkward. Alright, let's play Landscape up. The old Infect. Playing one Deprive is okay, but I don't think replacing a Mana Leak with it. I think the disconnect we're having right now is that replacing Mana Leak with Deprive, you're replacing a card that is a different thing with a card. I hate this thing. With a card that they both serve different goals, you know? Are they going to kill us? You know, Mana Leak is supposed to be an early counter spell, and Deprive is like a late game card. So, I don't think that they're replacing with each other is necessarily the best idea. Man, Ice-Fang Coatl seems great in this matchup too. Gotta get a duel here though. And Spell Snare. Well, we have Snap Path, and if they're able to stop that, well, we're dead. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, our hand was definitely a little clunkster. All right, so they're gonna fire up, and we're probably dead here. They have any semblance of protection. So they're going to pump. We're going to do nothing because it's not currently lethal. Alright, so they're going for it, which means they definitely have protection too. Yeah, we're super dead. Super dead. Alright, so turn forward through multiple pieces of removal. Hand was definitely not well suited for what we were trying to do here. Drawing the Verdict was super awkward also. Against the Ink Bomb. I don't think we even got to cast it, but... Alright. A little Infect action. A little Infect. Pure Modern here. Just back to playing some Modern. Yeah, Ice-Fang Coatl seems insane. Teferi seems insane. A lot of our cards seem very, very good against them. We'll just have a better hand. It's very, very possible we should have mulligan. Alright, so we're going to bring in... let's see. Not much to bring in, honestly. I mean... Aether Gust is like... It's not really good. Yeah, it really doesn't want to do that much. Might not be changing a card here. I mean, I don't like Spell Snare. Dispute. They're not playing many actual blue cards in their deck. Spell Snares hits a very small amount of things. Gust only hits Glistener Elf and Noble Hierarch and nothing else. I would say Veto is better than Spell Snare. Spell Snare only hits Blighted Agent for the most part. I mean, do they play Spellskite? I guess they'd rather just bring in like cheap cards than like these like Jace the Mind Sculptor, Cryptic Commands. Cryptic Commands seems freaking terrible. Let's cut those. I guess we're bringing in Gust. And... Alright. This seems fine. We should be alright here. We can bring in Dispute also, I guess. Just count to the count of our Spell Pierces or whatever. But... if we just draw Ice-Fang Coatl, I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I think we should have cut like Teferi or Jace for the Dispute, but I've already submitted, so... How's it going, everyone? What's up, Hammer? What's up, Bungle, Sprankles, Lord Draken, Sonic, Okara, Hunter? How's it going, everyone? Pantsman. What's up? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The old basic plains, Ice-Fang Coatl, Archmage's Charm hand. Yeah, Teferi's the absolute nut. Teferi's almost unbeatable. Okay, well, we can't really keep this hand, honestly. We're going to mulligan. This was a fetch land, and it'd be great, but... and Field of Ruin. Well, I guess we're keeping this. We're going to keep... we're going to dump Force here on the mulligan. And just try and work our way through. Yeah, the mana in this deck does seem pretty bad. Field of Ruin, Mystic Sanctuary, Basic Plains. Like, we're probably playing Sanctuary. Yeah, alright. Yeah, drawing Astrolabe would be nice. Stealing Glistener Elf's also pretty cool with our charm. Endlehaven. Noble Hierarch, sure. Supreme Verdict. I kind of want to just main phase opt. Jesus. Alright, that's a start, I guess. We're working towards something, maybe. Spell Skite. Well, Verdict's looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. She draw another white source. And there's Ice-Fang Coatl. We can't even guess. Oh, man. Jeez. So, I really love to save his field for a thingy, but we gotta cast this Verdict, I think. Can you steal the Glistener Elf through Spellskite Archmage's Charm? I would say yes, because Spellskite is not a legal target for Archmage's Charm. So I guess we're just playing Field of Ruin. And just field the Pendelhaven. Might as well just do it now so they can't use it. Because they have spells to get to redirect anyway. If they manage to kill us on turn 3, so be it. We need his white source pretty bad. Alright. Don't kill me. You can pay all the life you want, try and change targets, but there's 6. I mean, we're just dead, probably. But alright. Dead on turn 3. Good old Modern. Good old Modern. I mean, so far our mana base seems atrocious. We haven't drawn Astrolabe yet, but holy God. What the hell? Like, rough start. Rough start. Playing 2 Field of Ruin and 2 Sanctuary. I don't know about that one, but I'll tell you what I do know about. Coalesce. I'm not going to say that my shirt for Coalesce drops this Monday on Mog Monday. See, I didn't say it. That's right, my shirt, my new shirt from Coalesce Apparel and Design drops this coming Monday. This coming Monday. That's right. And promo code Jim10. It's awesome. The design is amazing, and it's really, really cool. Monday morning, 9 a.m. goes live. Both Mog Monday goes live, and the shirt goes live. Coalesce Apparel. That's awesome. All right? That is awesome. Check it out, coalesceapparel.shop. They have tons of other great shirts, too, besides my shirt. But check it out, coalesceapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. My shirt going up on Mog Monday. You see a picture of it? No. You'll see a picture of it Mog Monday. Monday morning, 9 a.m. All right? Lobmancer, resub, Age of Astrolabe. Which is good because we have basic forest, basic plains. All right, we're going to keep. Is the shirt goblin related? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we drew Astrolabes, now we can cast all our spells. Breeding Pool. Gilded Goose. The Honker. Okay, and now we're only drawing lands. Alright. Alright, I guess. Sure. Could have played Island, I guess, to like bluff a counter spell, but yeah, no Oko here. Oko is not legal. Euro off Gilded Goose. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's just blue-green so far. And an Astrolabe, sure. And a Verdict. So, what's going on over there, honestly? Seem to be just straight blue-green. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Alright, pretty happy to verdict away the Goose and the Emery. Alright, they're just like a Simic Urza deck. Which is fine, I suppose. We have Path for Euro or Urza. We get the 2-for-1 here on our Wrath. You need to draw some spells, I'm not going to lie, but... Why not Path Uro? Why would I Path their Uro that's going to die anyway? So, the Wrath, make it food, sure. They can Euro here, we can Path it. I mean, we can just Path it later, right? When they've already committed 4 mana and 5 cards into the graveyard to it, and then not give them an extra land also. I'd be hard pressed to find a spot where you want to Path the Exile a Euro that's going to die. Alright, so there's Euro, which is fine. So they get 2 extra lands. Why give them 2 extra lands? So they got 5 cards in hand. They're drawing to 6. They get to play a land. Alright, so they have 5. So they have 4 cards now. They'd already drawn the card. Ice-Fang's not bad, but... So... I guess saying go opens up the ability to have Cryptic or Archmage's Charm, so we'll just Path now, I guess. They still have a Euro, and they're kind of close to getting that one back. We have Snapcaster too, so... Alright, let's give them the old Path skis. Alright, I mean, our hand's not great, but we got Snap, Path, we've got Ice-Fang. We got stuff. They got mismatched Snowlands. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so they're saying go. They've got 2 fetches, so they're very close to Euroing. Fails to find a forest or island card. That seems inconceivable. Oh, I misclicked. I was so flabbergasted they didn't cast anything. I didn't cast my Ice-Fang Coatl. I clicked too fast. Mystic Sanctuary. Not the best at the moment. Let's just say go. Flooded Strand. They must have misclicked. There's no way they don't have any more duels in their deck. Like, it just seems impossible. Man, we suck. Initial impressions of a deck are not good. Not good. Drawing Mana Leak on turn 7. Only drawing lands. Can't cast any of our spells. Not a good look so far. Not a good look to start. So, I mean, this actually works out fine. They can Euro here. We can go for Snap Path, and if they try and counter, we can Mana Leak back, which is fine. So, alright, so that resolves. And in response, we're going to snap it because we don't want them to play an extra land, play Cryptic, so the Snapcaster, Casta, Boston, Worcester. Path to Exile, gone. Will they get a basic? No. So they are out of basics. They will draw off Euro, which is fine. And they just put in a breeding pool and shocked. Oh, alright. And I'm tapping 2. For explosives on 2. So that would kill my Ice-Fang and my Snapcaster Mage, which would remove my entire clock. And having a clock actually does matter pretty significantly in a matchup like this, where you're both counterspelling stuff. And my leak is supposed to be... It's probably going to be pretty dead regardless. I think we're going to leak here. This leak's not getting much better. It could maybe win a counter fight later on, but I think I'm happy having stuff in play. The Honker... Alright, if we knew they were going to have the Honker, I might have not leaked, but... Alright, well, we still got our leak. We're good to go. They got 2 cards left. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Two mana. What is this? White? Thopter Foundry? Why didn't they... They failed to find like 6 times already. They have white lands in their deck? What is going on? I'm confused. Ice-Fang's good. I'm not really upset with main phasing the Ice-Fang because we want to just draw Planeswalker maybe too. And I guess they're Simic Wurza. Maybe they're just like not even playing a white source, planning to cast it off Goose and Astrolabe. And then like trying to just word out. God damn. Alright. We ain't racing the 3 life a turn from Gilded Goose, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Mishra's Booble. They don't need white lands. I mean, I feel like playing 1 Hallowed Fountain is basically free, you know? So they sacked the fetch land and failed to find again. Elite, resub, 15 months. Top 2 bans for Modern and Pioneer on Monday, go. Dig Through Time in Pioneer, and that's the only one I got. I don't know. Modern's got a whole bunch of them that probably should probably be banned. Once Upon a Time. I don't even know. Both formats are pretty messy right now. I mean, we have drawn heinously this game. Just heinously. Like, I don't know if our draw steps could have been worse the entire game. We've drawn 2 mana leaks in turn 7 and 8. We've drawn 2 verdicts against a deck with no creatures in it, basically. All hands, like, not a great look so far. Once Upon a Time leaving does certainly, hurt the Titan decks a little bit, which is good. Look at this snow-covered island in here, just hanging out. All right, here we go. They drew Sword of the Meek. Explosives on 2, which will kill their Thopter Foundry. Whatever. What am I gonna do? No, don't free Splinter Twin. Come on, let's make the format better, not worse. Why do they keep playing fetch lands? I don't understand. Alright, I mean, that's not the worst, obviously. Pseudo cancel. Yeah, but why not just leave them in play? And they have to have Mystic Sanctuary in their deck, right? So why keep cracking these fetch lands for no reason? The leak in my hand just got better. We are not itching to Force of Negation. We can just hardcast Force of Negation at this point. So, I mean, the leak in our hand is not as bad as it looks because we might get into a counter war, and obviously they tap low. We can cast the leak, but all right. So they explode. It's fine. I guess we'll play this Flooded Strand. Once Upon a Time is strong but not broken. Once Upon a Time is pretty messed up. It's just a card that should have never been printed. Magic the Gathering would be a better game. Once Upon a Time was never printed. Once Upon a Time is played in like half the decks in the format too. Alright, this is actually pretty sweet. They're gonna Emery here, and we have our Wrath now being pretty good. We got Cryptic. Yeah, I can see Underworld Breach and Dig in Pioneer. They should not ban a card in the Dimir Inverter deck. They should just ban Dig through time and see if the deck is good without it. Mystic Sanctuary Cryptic on top, sure. Some cute utility here in Force of Negation, exiling Cryptic. So now they have basically nothing. Alright, we're going to opt. Ice-Fang, sure. Then we're going to Wrath. And they draw Cryptic and have nothing in play. I guess we'll just resolve our Ice-Fang too, right? We never draw in Cryptic, so just want to shuffle it away. Another fetch land. We're just gonna hold that one in our hand, I think. I don't think I want to burn 3 fetches to hardcast 4. I mean, they're drawing Cryptic anyway, so. All right, Ice-Fang, go get him, buddy. What do you think about Black-Green Classic Rock? What format? What context? Talk to me. They do have 15 life just sitting in play. So this Ice-Fang Coatl's got an unbelievable amount of work to do. In fact, the Ice-Fang Coatl can't actually kill them before they deck. So Modern? I mean, I'm sure green-black rock is like fine. I don't think it's necessarily good. I mean, just playing Thoughtseize and Tarmogoyf is like a reasonable plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's definitely, I'm sure it's like okay. It's probably worse than Jund. Maybe not. Lightning Bolt's not very good right now. Alright, so they have Cryptic and another card. We have Field of Ruin, sure. I mean, they're out of basics. Go, Ice-Fang! Blue, 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 blue. Alright. Oh my god, what are they doing? They're tapping 6 mana. 5 mana. 4 mana. 3 mana. 2 mana. 1 mana. Okay. Never mind. Take it all back. Alright, that's a good draw. That one helps a little. The Frost Titan Pump Fake. God, they cast Frost Titan. I would be so happy. Alright, 3 mana. Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath. This is fine. 20. Goodbye, Euro. Do they want to cast Euro also? Nope. Making a white again. Playing a what a weird deck. Okay. I mean, they've got 2 Astrolabes in play, which means this is worth like 3 1/1 flyers. I don't think Force of Negation is getting a ton, although obviously forcing a Cryptic's kind of cool because it exiles it. But I think we just force here. They'll Cryptic. We'll mana like the Cryptic. And we still have the Snapcaster and stuff available, so yeah, it's fun. Alright, never mind. So let that happen. Cool. Do we field to ruin them just to, like, Stone Rain them, basically? I don't know how many basics I have, honestly. Because they have this... I mean, they have a Cryptic Command up right now. If we field their breeding pool, they will no longer have Cryptic Command up. And then we draw a Planeswalker, we can cast it. Yeah, sure. Let's get a peek at our lands, too. We've got 3 islands. Breeding Pool, Hallowed Fountain. So we have 4 fetchables left. Oh, we also have a Mystic Sanctuary, too. So, and then we could just put the Force of Negation on top of our deck here. But I don't want to do that. Sure. Yeah, eventually we'll draw one of our Planeswalkers, or something, or a Euro, or just something. I suppose, eventually, maybe. Nope. Just Spell Snare. Alright, so there you go. At some point, this game will end. Won't be today. Won't be tomorrow. But at some point. So they're going to fire back the Urza, which is fine. We pat the Urza. NBD. I mean, I feel like they're going to deck before they kill us. Like, I guess they haven't played. So they've milled 2 Urzas. They're probably running pretty light on ways to actually win the game. Hot take, Uro isn't good in Modern? I don't know. It was pretty good for us yesterday. Like, they're just kind of been spinning their wheels the entire game, you know? As you said, they're way on pace to deck before this Ice-Fang Coatl kills them. We can snap and opt here, but snaps are only hard counterspell, so with the Force, we're just going to untap, I think. I don't think we're actually going to beat them with damage. We're probably going to deck them, so it's not a bad draw. Alright. I think I'm going to put the Force on top of our deck end step. Sword of the Meek. Resolves. Sword of the Meek resolves concession. All right. Pretty Pretty riveting game Magic there, for sure, for sure. We didn't draw any of our threats, or Planeswalkers, or Euros, or anything. But they didn't do anything either. They said, how many counter spells did I have? I don't talk in chat, so. Alright, we're going to bring in Mystical Dispute, Dovin's Veto. Stroke counters Urza. He's got Veil of Summer. Let's see. We do want Path, not all the Path probably. Like hitting Euro is important, but honestly, Ice-Fang doesn't seem great against them, but it is just a thing that we can play early. I guess we got to kill their Emeries too and their Urzas. Maybe we do want all the Paths. The verdicts are sweet. Spell Snare seems bad. Like literally only counter Stopped or Foundry, which they can't even cast half the time anyway. Mana Leak's not great, but I think it's fine. You can like shave an Ice-Fang, I guess. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace doesn't seem very good. Like, I think we actively want Verdict. It's just a good answer to Urza, Emery, the Bird, etc., etc. Stroke basically only counters Urza. We have plenty of counter spells. I don't think we need that. Just 2 Ice-Fangs, I guess. I don't love all the really expensive things, but like resolving a Teferi or a Jace seems like a pipe dream. You know, I'm going to leave it one of these. I'm going to come and shave a Jace. Like, they're bringing in probably their own disputes and stuff. Just seems ridiculous to try and resolve a 4-mana Sorcerer Speed Planeswalker. Definitely interesting deck. Why no Surgical for Euro? I mean, was Euro a problem that game? All the Euros were basically just cantrips, you know? And keep this. Like, Surgical is just card disadvantage, you know? Alright, they're going to Astrolabe. We're going to Astrolabe. Second Euro, not as good as the first. It's okay. Alright, we drew a land. Thank God. Astrolabe number 2. Yeah, I think Surgical needs to have a very specific purpose. If you're going to bring that one in. Alright, so we have Leak or Ice-Fang up, which is kind of cool. It's fine. At least my snow basics are cooler than theirs. Absolutely. Look at those heads. Look at those snowy heads. Astrolabe numero 3. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. So we don't really want to let Emery happen. I guess we're going to Mana Lake this. Thoughts on Mono-Red Prowess in Modern? It's definitely fun. I would say it's probably not like the best deck, but it's definitely a good deck. You got Mystical Dispute? No. Okay. Or another Emery, that would suck. Emery's pretty good. Alright, I mean, I guess we're leaving up Archmage's Charm. We'll draw 2, given the option. Make some land drops here. Tapping 3 for Euro. That's fine. Yeah, it's fun. Not huge on this card. It's so clunky. Archmage's Charm and Cryptic Command just like don't do it for me. They're just both so clunky, you know? Alright, it's easy draw 2 here. Gonna make some land drops. What's up, Cliff Jumper? 5-month resub. Welcome back. Thanks so much. Also, Thunderbird Jack resub. Appreciate that. And World Slayer Guy. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. Also, y'all great. Thanks so much, my friends. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, want to support me for free, it's really, really easy. Take 3 seconds. Like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. 10 seconds is all I ask for free support. Mystic Sanctuary with no targets. Urza. Alright. I mean, I guess we're Archmage is Charming here, and they're going to counter back, and we're going to Veil of Summer. They have 2 counters. We have Verdict, I guess. It's not the end of the world, so. Counter, target, spell. Mystical Dispute. Veil of Summer. Metallic Rebuke. Alright, so they win the stack. They get one. They have 1 card in hand. I get to untap and Wrath. Oh, they're casting more stuff? Sword of the Meek. Sure. So they got nothing. Not a 1. They are ahead on mana, obviously, and permanence, but then they get to Euro next turn, and we get to play our own Euro and just path it, which is fine. I guess we're not that far ahead on mana. They have 6 mana, we have 4. It's not like the end of the world. Euro. So they're drawing up to 2 cards. Please put the Sword of the Meek on the Euro. Please. Things I would like to see. Nope. Just a Gilded Goose. Alright. We draw a land. Pizza! 16-month resub. Welcome back. I love pizza. Hype train. Appreciate it. Alright. I mean, we're going to path the Euro, obviously. I guess we're going to do our own Euro first. Field of Ruin. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That allows us to Ice-Fang also, which is kind of nice. I guess we're going to do this on their up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll do on their upkeep. Yeah, sure. So they get tap land, and we say go. Hype train. They're going to Misty. Mystic Sanctuary, Mystical Dispute to the top of their deck. Well, we'll just shuffle that bad boy away. Bye-bye. So, they go to their turn with a fresh random card. Pantsman! Gifting subs. Waltz your sub now. Equip Sword of the Meek to Gilded Goose. Please God attack. Oh, please God attack. God, you'll love to see it. I get a round of hype in chat, please. That's awesome. Sword of the Meek leading them astray. Hilarious. Hilarious. Alright, I guess we're just casting Euro, right? Seems pretty good. We're going to exile land, Ice-Fang, I guess Mana Leak, and Archmage's Charm. Leave ourselves on a spread of cards, Snapcaster Mage. They have a Mystical Dispute. Okay, sure. Should have done it on the stack of Sanctuaries. He would draw... What? We're at 14. I guess we can get, like... Don't want to maybe just get a Sanctuary here and put, like, Archmage's Charm on top and then draw. Yeah, I kind of like that. He's extra complicated, honestly. No joke. And I guess I'll, no, because then I'll draw the Archmage's Charm. I can't make a land drop. I guess whatever. We're committed now. It's fine. Pay for that. Resolve this. Draw the card we just put on top. And we're obviously miles ahead. If they draw, like, exactly Sword of the Meek this turn, that might be annoying. We don't really have a way to actually answer that. So, I mean, Thopter Foundry. GG's, says Chad. GG's, Chad. Okay, I mean, deck felt a little better that game. The mana base is definitely pretty wonky. Certainly not in love with Archmage's Charm. Would it have been valuable to snap Veil to get it through and get the extra draw? Well, we just pay 3, right? Paying 3 for Mystical Dispute and not using a card is the same as drawing a card, right? They would draw Dispute if you path Uro before Mystic Sanctuary resolves. Yeah, I mean, they wanted the Dispute, so I'm just sort of assuming that it actually has value. Like, if they were incorrect to put it on top, I guess letting them draw it is fine. It makes sense. But, yeah, I don't think it's worth burning a snap there for that. It doesn't really seem worth it. They have no cards in hand. We're way ahead. So, all right. So, 1-1 so far. Make sure to check out the Hex Holder. New storage solution. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds playmat, dice, pad, pens. Light, easy, convenient. Check out thehexholder.com. Promo code GYM10. It's 10% off your Hex Holder. Have it delivered right to you for your next tournament. FNM, Grand Prix, SG Opens. If you're just playing it at work when you're not supposed to be, you know. Check it out. Oh boy. I guess this is fine because the Ice-Fangs are good. And we have these Force. A lot of Force. I really don't like Jace in his deck either. Is our opponent a ringer? Let's keep. My favorite non-Magic video game, StarCraft 2, not close. Yeah, not playing cards is tight. What's the worst hate for the deck? But Cuphead? I mean, Cuphead's fun, but I love StarCraft, so... What? I'm civilized. Do I follow GSL or ASL? What's ASL? Is that American StarCraft League? I watch a good amount of the tournaments. I was watching the IEM Katawatse or whatever last night. I watched Cyril's semifinals match, and I got through like half the finals. I would say that what I watch when I watch streams is primarily StarCraft. That's like my casual thing to watch. Hate versus Graveyards. Oh, for Euro? I mean, I don't think really like Graveyard Hate is like that good, you know. Just Euro for the most part. All right, so Baubles and Watery Grave could be a few things, but let's get our Ice-Fang going. If they're playing Death Shadow, Ice-Fang's pretty good. We gotta get some more Snowlands in play. Adding the third color is definitely a cost for sure. The games we don't draw Astrolabe, you know, our snow permanent count and our color count. What would my ideal blue-red Titan be? Thopter Foundry. Huh. I think we're interested in forcing this. Let's cast Ice-Fang first and see what we draw. So we're definitely doing that, so... Alright. We're going to force Pitching Verdict. That's pretty easy now. It exiles it too, which is nice for Emery and stuff like that. Field of Ruin. Alright. I mean... we have any interest in fielding them? Probably not. We're probably just casting Ice-Fang. Maybe any interest in shocking Hallowed Fountain? A little Bluffsky value. I guess. You also just drop Path, I guess. Or Spell Snare off Ice-Fang, so... the old Cryptic Command. Would it be too good if it drew a card and bolted? It's probably on par with gaining 3. No, that's way too good. The first cast is too good. Like, draw a card, bolt at sorcery speed is possibly too good at blue-red 1. So... who's our opponent, by the way? Our opponent's a ringer, right? I think they're like a Brazilian or just some sort of foreign Moto grinder legend. Ice-Fang number 2, double the clock. Oh. My snake. Alright. It's not bad. We're doing stuff, I guess. Hand is medium. Mystic Sanctuary, Fatal Push. Not doing it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Blue-red draw card bolt would be absurd at 2 mana. At 3 mana, it's like, I think, good. Astrolabe's not bad. Blue-red 1. Yeah, I think blue-red 1 sorcery speed draw lightning bolt is definitely playable in standard. Maybe playable in Pioneer. Like, it's really good. Alright, draw off Astrolabe. Alright, I guess we're leaving Cryptic up and not playing the Astrolabe. This is fine. Why not field end step? I'm not really sure what they're doing yet. I'm not really sure what colors they're playing. Like, I could have. But Archmage Charm, draw 2. Sure. And push the Ice-Fang. Alright. I guess we'll field. I mean, we could field the Sanctuary so they can't, like, do some loopy stuff. Not that resolving Cryptic against us will be easy, but I can see just fielding a Sanctuary. Fielding the Water Grave feels almost worthless. So... it doesn't matter what we get, I guess, because we please cast Factor Fiction. That'd be so gas. Float of Blue. What's up, Shadow? People think Modern is dying. I mean, it's certainly been taking a step back for sure, both in support and just how often people are playing it. We have Forest, I guess. We have Perfect Mana with our Astrolabes anyway, so... Alright, so we're certainly behind on cards here, but Euro... Oh, really? Huh. I guess we Euro. Taking down Cryptic seems okay, I guess, for now. We got to do something. The threat of us casting Euro changes things too, so... I'm not saying Modern is dead, but it's certainly been lost a bit of steam since Pioneer came out, you know? Modern was like the format for a long time. Alright, I'm pretty happy just playing Astrolabe here as well. Let's get ourselves, I guess, a Plains. Maybe I should have held the fetch for Mystic Sanctuary. Not that it's anything good in our graveyard anyway. Eh. We'll see what they do here. Man, give me Factor Fiction. Oh, up. I can play land now. Let's guess. Alright, making this extra few land drops is pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. Now we can Euro next turn, and if we draw a land, we get a Cryptic back up, which is cool. What are they up to here? End step, Whir of Invention for 1. What is this for? Could be like some way to exile Euro. Like a relic or something. I think this is fine. Nile Spell Bomb, sure. I think that countering this is just like leaves us totally naked next turn, and the Euro is good, but it's not the end of the world. I think this is okay. Bowtie Bip says Watson needs to communicate with the community where they want Modern to go, since Pioneer is taking the spot what Modern originally was. I think that's basically it. I think that Pioneer is the new Modern, and Modern is the new Legacy, and Legacy is the new Vintage, and Vintage no one cares about. So I think that's basically the plan of action. So Legacy is, kind of popular, but not super popular. That's what Modern is now, it feels like. Alright, so we're going to keep this Flooded Strand for Mystic Sanctuary and just keep chilling, I guess. So, they got our Euro, but they didn't gain any cards off of it. Poor Vintage. Well, when your average Vintage deck costs, like, as much as my house, what do you expect? That's the problem, is the older formats, the reserve list just destroys them. You just can't play Legacy. You just can't support Legacy because the cards are too expensive. Alright, so they have 5 spells in hand. We have 4 spells in hand, but they also have 2 spells just sitting in play. Or 2 cards, I guess. I don't know if to say spells. Search for Escantha. That one's busted. We can't let that happen. Alright. We can use our Force here. The Force and the Verdict. Oh, I like the Verdict a lot against Urza. This absolutely cannot resolve. If I had known they had this in their deck, I would have not used my Field of Ruin so aggressively. I just don't know what they're playing, honestly. They clearly have a backup plan for this. Could go Cryptic, just counter draw, they counter back, we leak, they counter back, we force, and then we could just get a Sanctuary and put Cryptic on top. Yeah. So the thing is that there's no reserve list on Magic Online. I think that all Vintage and Legacy play should be online. where there is no reserve list, which is actually the problem, you know. Right, so they're gonna Mystic Sanctuary, War of Invention, okay. Put that on top of their deck, and then play their own Cryptic Command. So this is fine. We each get to leak here. So we're going to end up a card and putting Cryptic Command on top of our deck. With your Breeding Pool, though. They have 3 cards, and I think they just have these baubles just like sitting in play, though, that are just more cards. I don't know. I'm kind of not liking not having access to Stoneforge Mystic and just having some sort of early threat. Alright, so they have War in their hand. They still have 4 cards. That's a pretty good draw. Just keep playing this draw-go game. Drawing some pretty good ones here. They're going to bobble, targeting me. And then draw a card off bobbles. And they have 6 cards to our 4. We decide if we want to Archmage Charm and draw 2 or not end step. Yeah, Ice-Fang has been pretty medium. I do like the card a lot, but if you don't draw Astrolabe, it is a little hard to cast, a little hard to turn on. I kind of agree with that. Inquisition of Kozilek. That's pretty annoying. We're not going to counter it. I guess we could Force of Negation it. But then I can't cast Cryptic and Charm. I guess it resolves. They're just going to take the Charm, which sucks, but... Yeah, also Ice-Fang is good when you can put a sword on it, too, so... No, Okara, a lot of the Bant lists are just this deck we're playing right now. This deck 7-1 the Modern Challenge a few days ago. Multiple copies of this deck have done well in 5-0s in leagues. This is like the newer evolution of the Bant Stoneblade decks. Stoneforge doesn't even seem that good against a lot of the decks in the format, but the idea of having a early... So if I cast draw 2 in response, then we can't cast double counterspell this turn, and they can resolve an Urza or something. I guess we have Verdict, but... Let's resolve Planeswalker too. I don't know. We could have maybe drawn 2. I don't really know what's in their deck, honestly. So, like, Search for Escanta came out of left field. Alright, this is fine. We haven't actually drawn a Planeswalker in 3 matches yet, which is kind of annoying. We were 1-1. We lost to Infect on turn 4 and 3 respectively, and we beat Simic Urza or Wurza or whatever. Just chilling. I mean, now they have 5 cards and we have 4, and it feels like we've really pulled kind of even here. Because their cards that are in play are no longer in play. So we're just down 1 card, but they could easily just have dead cards in their hand, like Fatal Push and stuff, so... That's kind of the thing about the Stoneforge, is that, like, yeah, they had these pushes that would have killed Stoneforge Mystic. So they're going to upkeep Whir for 2. We probably shouldn't let this resolve. They can get like Thopter Foundry, I guess. Which isn't even that good. What else could they get? Problem is, once a Thopter Foundry enters the battlefield, we can't remove it from play. I guess we can Teferi bounce it, but that's really it. They They also have a fetch land up so they can put a Cryptic on top of their deck too. You could bounce Sanctuary with Cryptic, but I don't think I want to do that. You just draw any fetch land or relevant card. Why is Mystic Sanctuary a thing? Couldn't agree more. I think this is one of the worst designs in the last few years. And that's saying something, you know. Just egregiously awful design. So they're gonna put their own Cryptic on top. I have not played a lot of these Mystic Sanctuary mirrors before, so we're kind of muddling our way through here. They're going to Cryptic to me to bounce their Sanctuary. I mean, they have a second Cryptic, so forcing this Cryptic's not even that good, but I guess we could save Force for their turn. I guess you just Cryptic again here and let them have their turn and see what they can do. We can force something if we have to, but like this is like a really good exchange for us in that we just got 2-for-1s twice. And Jace the Mind Sculptor. Obviously, we draw the Planeswalker of a turn. We have to tap out, but not bad, not bad. All right, so let's take out. They got 3 cards in hand. We'll see what their worst is. They're drawing Cryptic this turn. Urza, we can't negate that. However, we do have Supreme Verdict, which is awesome. So I'd say our verdicts so far have been very, very good. Sure. Four, 3, 4. So we'll put the Cryptic on top. I think we're way ahead now. Supreme Verdict. Boom shakalaka. They got 2 cards left. One's a Cryptic, one's an unknown. They try and bounce their own stuff. They have an Urza flip here. Here we go. Thoughtseize. Nope. Would have been cool if they did it on their turn. Alright, so that's gone. And now we have Cryptic and Force up. We can also just resolve Jace here. With Force up still. I actually kind of like that. Hey! Okay. Let's put this fetch right now. Alright. Do your worst, I guess. Another Urza? That's not good. Equip Sword of the Meek. That's a common phrase this league. Alright, we have no verdicts left. Oh, that's Path to Exile. That's pretty good. Better lucky than good. Alright, so we're gonna path here. They're gonna counter. We're gonna counter back. And then we're gonna bounce the construct. Just letting it resolve. It's just a little beat. Yeah. Oh, I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Right, I meant to bounce the construct. Oops. All right. annoying, but fine. We'll just path the construct, I guess. So we'll ship land, opt. Yeah, this is fine. Pretty annoying, but whatever. Now we're not going to play Teferi into their Cryptic. We're just going to leave up our counter spells. Definitely not what we were looking to do, but... End step, tap 3. Archmage's Charm, draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's fun. I guess I gotta counterbounce that. Counterbounce construct. That might have been better. Just because I want to like get rid of the construct efficiently, and I could save my path. But having double counterspell is pretty great. So, equip Sword of the Meek. We gotta get a counter going for times Sword of the Meek has been equipped. Marty, what's up, Marty? Yeah, I've drawn some cards. Emery, Lurker of the Lock with 3 cards in hand. I think I'm pretty happy crypticking here. They cryptic back, we force a negation. And then we try to resolve a planeswalker with a planeswalker in play if they have another counterspell. Do I have interest in bouncing my Mystic Sanctuary? I really hate these Cryptic Command Mystic Sanctuary bounce loops. I gotta hurry up here. I guess we do. Interesting. Alright, untap. I guess we just Sanctuary for Cryptic. Then Brainstorm. Keeper Mulligan. Mystic Sanctuary as a magic card. Archmage's Charm, draw 2. Sure. Brainstorm, put back... Probably opt land. Mana Leak is like okay in a counter war. Put back those 2. Play Teferi. Plus Teferi. Play land. Blah, blah, blah. Opponent concedes. Alright, cool. I think that game was okay. Verdict is pretty good. Like, Verdict against Urza is pretty nice. Alright, so what are we bringing in here? Obviously, Veil of Summer. Like, Dovin's Veto. Mystical Dispute. Wish we had, like, some sort of card in the sideboard that was, like, a good, you know, like, Geist of St. Traff. Or there's some card that's, like, good in controlling mirrors. I don't want Stroke, I don't think. I don't think I want Surgical. Crazy Legs, do sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Happy to have you. Spell Snare against their Thopter Foundry deck seems okay, I guess. Don't hate Ice-Fang. Maybe we shave a Euro because they have like graveyardy stuff. Want the Verdicts. Want the Cryptics. Wants the Jace. We could shave an Ice-Fang or 2. Wise Op played over Thought Scour. I don't think you need to like actively put cards in your graveyard. Op is just a better card, you know. I guess Spell Snare is not good. You cut like Jace just seems good. Ice-Fang seems good too. I don't have to cut, honestly. Mana Leak's not great. Ice-Fang's not great, I guess. Could shave one of each. Crazy Legs, welcome back, my friend. Now, the Verdict's really good against Emery and Urza. So, I want those. Let's try this, I guess. I'm really not sure. Don't want Ashiok. Don't want Ashiok. Turning off 1 or 2 word inventions is not worth trying to resolve a sorcery speed. 3-mana Planeswalker doesn't really do much. I guess it does, like, it could win the game, you know, when it comes to decking, but not really thrilled about that in most other scenarios. If I felt like we had cards that were, like, not good, we could do that, but wow, this hand. Look at this hand. Imagine having an Archmage's Charm in this hand, you know? Forest, Field of Ruin. All right, we're going to mulligan. It's not feel good, but... sure. Let's put the Sanctuary back in the deck. It's not too bad. Good old London mulligan. Hand has some work to do, but I guess you gotta shade the path, probably. I should shade the path. Remember when Mox Opal was legal? What a joke that was. Like, these decks are still good without Mox Opal, the literal best card in the deck. That's just insane. Yeah, we have one too many path in our deck for sure. Oh boy. Having to path that is pretty bad. You know, discard spell too? No? Alright. Feels bad. One mana Rampant Growth, it makes me discard a card, and they mill 4 cards. Okay. Sure. I guess. It's a weird one. Yeah, I mean, that's a Kalitas, I guess. It's okay on turn 3. And I don't want to path that, too, and give them a huge mana advantage. We can just take if you get some Kalitas, I think. Kalitas. God damn it, Kalitas. Would it be interesting to unban Chrome Mox? Probably not. Probably not. Chrome Mox is a sweet card, but it's only ever used for evil. My first deck I ever played, this is fine, in like a serious standard tournament was States in like 2002. And I played a zombie deck playing 4 Chrome Mox, 4 Phyrexian Arena, 4 Rotlung Reanimator, 4 Graveborn Muse. And I would like go turn 1 Swamp, Mox Imprint, Phyrexian Arena, go. That deck was the most fun. But that's using Chrome Mox for fun, not for evil. And Chrome Mox is usually used for evil. Taking Teferi. We're playing a long game here. They only have 3 cards in hand. Sword. Gotta equip that sword. Gotta equip that sword. We just path this damn thing. I think we do. They have 2 cards left. That's a pretty good draw, honestly, because now we can opt, snap, opt, end step, and like get a little cards, some cards flowing here. Sanctuary back were. That's pretty good. I didn't really consider that. Alright. That's pretty bad for us, honestly. Alright, I think we're just going to the next game. They get Thopter Foundry now. We just can't really do much. We don't have to really remove it. So their clock's so low. We're going to go to the next game. It's pretty bad. I mean, I don't think we can like not cast Op there. We're just at the whim of this whir for the rest of the game. So bringing in Kalitas, I guess I'd just rather have Kalitas than like some random crappy card. But that's funny. All right, let's think here. Definitely got to shape a path. Ashiok, like, hitting the graveyard's not irrelevant. All my big planeswalkers just seem pretty bad. It just seems so hard to resolve them. Alright, cut a path. I guess Celestial Purge does answer Thopter Foundry. We don't have a way. We don't have any disenchants. You don't have a way to like remove a Thopter Foundry that's already in play. Maybe bring an Ashiok on the play. It's got like a Jace. So you have Jace, Teferi. I guess we're on the play. Mana Leak's not too bad on the play. I kind of just want cheaper cards, honestly. Let's bring in the Mana Leak. Spell Snare. Yeah, it still isn't enough. Look at this Teferi, too. We haven't drawn Time Raveler in a single game yet. This is like our 7th game with the deck. Let's try this. The problem is Ashiok shuts down their graveyard, War, and Sanctuary if it gets into play safely and doesn't die. So we have to not be behind and able to resolve it and not get massively punished for tapping out for it. So the costs are there. It's not like it's just this free card you start the game with in play, you know? Alright, well, Astrolabe says we can keep this hand. Good draw, good draw. Alright. We get to untap with our Veil of Summer. Awesome. Where's your Mox Opal, breh? Vicious Baubles are gone. Astrolabe is fine. Definitely want to draw a land. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. God, stupid Emery. God, I want to pat this Emery. Feels so bad. And they milled a Sword of the Meek? That's lucky. Getting Temple Gardens is bad. Just get Breeding Pool. Alright, I mean, we have to do this. They just cast Bobble every turn. So, it feels really bad, but we're going to give them the old 1 mana. We discard a card, Rampant Growth, you mill 4 cards again. Which sucks, but... Draw land here? No? And I really want a Euro and have Veil of Summer up, but... Is Bobble a cantrip? Kinda. No, I don't know, it's a slow trip. Euro is a little hard to tap out for a turn like this. They miss a land drop. Alright, so we're just going to say... Well, they could have Whir, though. Yeah, that's terrible for us. I could Charm, and if they go for the Whir while we're tapped out, we could force it. Yeah, I actually like that. mana leak. Alright, we are just going to play Lance They Go. We just can't tap out for anything. What's up, Jimmy? We're playing some Modern. Archmage's Charm, draw 2 cards. They are missing land drops, so normally you don't counter the card draw, but if we can keep them from hitting land drops, but they guess they're losing a card, this is fine. And they also drew a 9 here, so I had to discard a card anyway. Unless they have a Thoughtseize, but we've got Veil of Summer. I think Cantrip is a D&D thing. It's like a small spell. This has a very small effect. So they're going to put their Archmage's Charm on top of their deck with Stupid Mystic Sanctuary. And cast another Archmage's Charm to counter target spell, which we're going to mana leak pretty happily. So, get our 1 mana Cryptic Command off of our Veil of Summer. Awesome. I mean, we can resolve Jace here, but then they have free reign to resolve whatever they want to resolve. Is that worth it? We do have a Force. Might be. Honestly, let's make a land drop if we draw. Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's do it. Astrolabe, Ashiok. Put back. I guess like Ashiok Verdict. There's no point in Fate Sealing. Like I don't care if I draw Archmage's Charm. It doesn't do anything. Just clunky counterspell. So, we'll see how bad this turn is for us. We have Verdict back up if they cast Urza, which is awesome. We have Force. They go for Whir. Okay. They're 1 short of casting Whir, which is awesome. That's huge. Our top card's also Ashiok, which we could cast to exile their graveyard. We gotta cast Wrath next turn though, so they have 4 mana up, but once again, Supreme Verdict is the nut. Put back Forest Ashiok. Mystic Sanctuary, getting back Thoughtseize. Sure. You could like bounce through on Urza here, like Cryptic Bounce Urza. It's fine, I guess. Sure. I mean, our next card is Ashiok. I Thoughtseize. This is fine. Take Path, sure. Play Urza. I should have played this first, oops. Whatever, Ice-Fang. They're gonna counter this, whatever. Alright, untap and draw. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Could just bounce Urza. And we just have multiple ways to counter it now. If we brainstorm here and brick, it's pretty bad for us. We have 5 lands in play. I feel like bounce Urza, leave up Cryptic and Force of Negation. Or we could just cast Ashiok too. Alright, let's do that. You can always force the Euro, or force pitching Euro, so... Archmage's Charm, draw 2. That's pretty sick. Alright. No, we cannot let Urza stay in play. Urza gives them a bunch of mana. It gives them the ability to combo. Urza cannot stay in play. I would say we're currently ahead, so things could swing pretty quickly, but we're all in. They have a third thing, whatever. We still have two Planeswalkers in play, so... Nice. Clock should be okay, I hope. Obviously, we're, a little low on it, but... Alright, big draw steer. Big draw and big brainstorm. I'm going to keep milling them. I don't know if that's right or not, but... And we'll just say go with Counterspell Opt Veil up. Our top card is a thing we don't want. 3. So we can do everything if we want to mill myself. Because they have 21 cards in their deck and they have to actually win the game. And decking them is a very real thing. Play Thopter Foundry. I cannot let that happen, so we're gonna counter. I suppose I'm Mystical Dispute too, so it's been an exciting match, honestly. Emery, Lurker, Velok. It's fine with Ashiok, kind of, not really. But, alright, this is fine. Talisman, sure. Clock's getting a little low. Thanks for enjoying this awesome game with me, folks. Appreciate you all hanging out. Do you want to try and Cryptic bounce my Jace like in Veil of Summer? Nice draw. Nice draw also. 3, yeah. That's actually sick. We bounced the Emery. That's so sick. This game's over. Over. Put it in the books. Shock. Go. Our opponent's a Stone Cold Ringer too, so. Alright, I mean, as long as we don't, you know, somehow not win the game in the next minute and 44 seconds, they have 7 cards left. Should probably have this one all locked up. Once we fire off this last Ashiok, we can just like F6 the rest of the game, so. What's up, GG? How's it going, everyone? If you're sitting here, welcome to the stream. Playing some Modern today. Nicole and I are playing regionals this Saturday, and play Modern a bit. So we're playing a little Modern. We're playing the bladeless Snowblade deck. Basically, this deck went 7-1 at a challenge, and has been doing very well online. We're 1-1. We lost to Infect, and we beat some sort of Thopter Foundry multicolor deck, whatever. 4 for Urza. No, that's the Doomsday Alarm. No Chainsaw Guy today. Oh, he can't play. Yeah, you're right. They can't play Dispute. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just need to not time out here. We're fine. They have 1 card in their deck. Archmage is target player draws 2 cards. I did not know that. Can't brainstorm them, no. But I could have Archmage charm them. It doesn't matter. The game's over. They have 1 card in their deck. We're just going to F6 until the cows come home. Moo. All right. Let's get a little round of hype and chat for that match. That was a pretty sick match against a very high-quality opponent. And that was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. If you haven't followed, just hit that follow button, of course. Watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. That was exciting. That was a tight one. What's up, Shepard? How's it going, everyone? Remember, folks, stream is brought to you by Cardboard Live. You got the overlay. That's right. Beast Mode games. Deck looked good. Those games, yeah, for sure. Yes, they played well. We played well enough, I guess. Cardboard Live, check it out. Our opponent was I can't even say the name. I believe he's a Brazilian pro. I think. He's a long time like Moto end boss forever. I can't even say it. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know. We'll see. Listen, all Magic About is playing well enough. Best Brazilian grinder ever. Batahina? Yes. He's literally a legend on Magic Online. Oh, this hand is clunktacular. Are we playing standard or are we playing modern here? We're gonna mulligan. This hand just sucks, basically. That's better. We just ship the Opt. Because our hand, I think all the other cards in our hand are good. And Opt would just be looking for a good card, so... Batina. I'm very poor on my pronunciations, so... Oh, God. Okay. Pinata? Oh, Batinata. Is that right? Still can't connect to the Discord at the resubbing. Can't find your connections. You got to be on desktop and then link your Discord and Twitch. Not on mobile, on a desktop. Lord Draken will help you. Batina. Oh, hello. So, if we play Path off of Plains, we can't play Ice-Fang, so super awkward. On desktop, yes. Strife says, hey Jim, I got asked about the Worlds deck a few days ago. I finally got a chance to read your article on Cool Stuff. On the question I asked, wanted to say it was very informative and a good read. Even had considerations I hadn't thought of. 10/10, thanks for pointing out. Oddly, I haven't sold out yet. Awesome. Well, thanks, Strife. Appreciate that. Batina paid his college full with empty geo profits. I respect that. That's dope. I'll take one here. That's fine. They have Eidolon too. Kiln Fiend? Oh, they're a crazy person. We can confirm crazy person here. Who said Modern was dead? I mean, Pioneer. You know? Alright, so we got Path as Kiln Fiend, which is good, I guess. Island. We're probably pathing and getting a land here. So if they're playing Kiln Fiend, they're not playing Burn. They're playing like some sort of ridiculous, all-in shenanigans deck. Is it weird? I'm gonna force this. Yeah, it's probably pretty weird. If you're looking to kill your opponent, god damn it, on turn 3, Kiln Fiend's the way to do it. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna Force of Negation this one. That was sick. Yeah. They only have 2 cards left, but these Spears are going to attack for so much damage. It's actually just unreal. We're going to pitch Force, I guess. We're in trouble this game, I think. Their hand has been pretty good so far. Pretty good. Just a casual attack for 12. Ice-Fang's been weird. We've had to fetch duels fairly often, which has made it pretty difficult. So, like, the Death Touch has not been on as much as we would like. Getting hungry. Have some more quesadillas for lunch. I'll be after this league. Sorry, folks. Coming in, Swiss Pierce. Getting swifty. Burst Lightning. Yeah, that's good. Activist League Tits. Lava Dart. Oh, God, we're dead. Yeah, that was a pretty good hand, honestly. We played a Force and a Path and still died on turn 4 here. I mean, we're going to, like, try and play an Ice-Fang and draw Path to Exile, but it's probably not going to happen. Yeah. This is after blockers. We didn't block because there's no point just chump blocking it. I didn't think, but they have Lava Dart anyway, so Ice-Fang looks pretty bad against Lava Dart, let me tell you. Alright, so we get to board some cards, you know. Yeah, Ice-Fang in a 3-color deck is definitely a little iffy. So we get to bring in 2 Timelies, 2 Celestial Purges, an Aether Gust. That's probably it. And we're going to cut some of our big stinkers. Jace the Mind Sculptor, Teferi, and Cryptic Command. Easy as pie. Euro seems great here. If we draw an Astrolabe, the Ice-Fang seems great. Our sideboard cards are great, so ship the cheddar, I guess. This deck does seem a little bumpy in the early game, and the Stoneforge Mystics would help that out a lot, actually. You know, our long game seems pretty good. I mean, we beat the 2 long game decks we played that were also trying to do stupid Mystic Sanctuary stuff, but we got clowned by Infect and we just got clowned by Prowess. So Goober gifted a sub. I missed it. Roebuck. Resub. Welcome back. Y'all great. Thanks so much for the support. Appreciate it. I've obviously been away a lot the last two weeks. I was at DreamHack in Anaheim playing the Open MTG Arena tournament, and then I was at PAX East last weekend. All right, let's play first. Let's mulligan. All right. I think this hand plays. Let's ship Force of Negation, I guess. We got our Astrolabes. We can cast all our spells, and our Ice-Fang Coatls are on. Coatl? Soul Scar Mage. Why is everyone about Archmage's Charm? I think it's more about Mystic Sanctuary. Archmage's Charm is just kind of like a, you know, one of the pieces of the puzzle. Alright, well, let's see what our Ice-Fang can do here. Let's get our planes. Cast whatever the hell we want off of them. Lava Dart? God damn Lava Dart. Oh, crap. Alright. Well. This is all not that bad, honestly. If they go for the Dart again, we can path it. So, it doesn't feel that bad. So obviously they'll lose a land, too. They still gain the land back, but... Shrine of Burning Rage. That card is really, really good, and we are 100% going to die to it. We've got, what, 2 Teferis to bounce it? The card's messed up. Lava Spike? Sure. Wait. Yeah, that's right. No, it's not right. Yeah, I guess I leave the white up, I guess. That kind of sucks. I can't leave up opts, but they're going to dart, so it's fine. I did not board out the small Teferis. Alright, so Shrine of Burning Rage gets a counter whenever they play a red spell or at every turn. So, Ticking Time Bomb We need a way to defuse the bomb here. Draw. Damn it. Draw. I mean, doesn't really help us that much, but I guess we're going to try to bottom this, honestly. Okay, that's our answer. That's our answer. Do I want to try and opt for a land here? I don't think so. Leave up opt. They've got 3 cards in hand. Crash through. Okay. I do love me some crash through. And this is just a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. I mean, I guess we're pathing this. I'm just going to untap it to Teferi bounce the shrine. Sucks to take 2, but whatever, I guess. They can obviously just recast the shrine, but we can force negation. That's true too. Ice-Fang, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, Bone Crusher's a little weird. I think some of these decks put like 1 or 2 in the board. Alright, so we're going to force this pitching... Probably pitching the Verdict. You know what? Actually, let's opt in response. That makes more sense, right? We're not pitching opt, so another Force of Negation. I will bottom that. We just want to draw a Euro or something cool like that. Alright. We do have no answer to a creature right now, so keeping the Verdict might be a good idea, but Ice-Fang can draw us into Euro and like our good cards. I'm going to keep the Verdict. You can also Verdict instant speed too, so unless they kill my Teferi here. Okay. Okay. I guess they can't, like, kill things, like, in combat, if I flash this thing, because Teferi's in play. If Teferi lives. They're going to stomp my Teferi. Man, these Bone Crusher Giants are very interesting. Alright, this is fine. I guess you could, like, you just main phase it if you draw Euro. Yeah, I should just main phase it. I mean, main phasing it, there's no sorcery speed removal, so that's fine. Let's try to draw Teferi or something. Damn it. Alright. Well, let's work our way through that one, I guess. Can't cast it right now. I guess we have an equal amount of creatures. Oh boy. Okay. Are we blocking? Will they cast this Bone Crusher Giant and walk into my Verdict? Yes, sir. Alright. So I think the ideal draw for them next turn is Soulscar Mage. God damn it. That's the worst case scenario. Couldn't have been worse. Alright. Where's Euro at? Just gonna casually throw that one out there. I mean, we can just, like, timely to gain 6, but just, like, that sucks. But I can't cast any other spells, either. If I timely to gain 6, then I can snap Opt, I guess. Or snap Path. Oh, man. We're gonna die to this stupid shrine. Alright. Alright, so snap Opt or snap Path. They have 2 spells, or 2 draws next turn. Euro would also get ahead of the shrine, too, so... There's a Kiln Fiend. Probably need to deal with that one. I guess we're going to snap Path. Sucks to Path them when they have Canopy lands in play, but they already have 4 lands, whatever, doesn't really matter. Alright, I guess we'll snap Path. I wanted to Opt really bad, but... Can't risk just dying to the Killing Fiend. I guess I could have done nothing, too. Maybe doing nothing was better, actually. Honestly. Let's see what we draw, but... Come on! We're on a clock here. The old Doomsday clock. What's up, Spoonie? Deck seems cool. God damn it. Spell, please. This is unreal. €1, and we're ready to party. Oh, please stop drawing spells. I mean, now we're like almost dead. We have to block. Please draw a spell. A good one. I mean, that's a spell, but we're going to die to the shrine. Oh, no. 3, 4... That's 7. Any red spells 8, and we're dead next turn. We need to draw a good card this turn. Don't be Lava Dart. Oh, come on. Get real. Lava Dart's the only card that can kill us with Shrine this turn. That's so sick. Alright, whatever. Obviously, this game was pretty unfortunate. So sick. Alright, whatever. Halfway through our deck, couldn't find a Euro. Other stuff. Pretty shitty, but... I mean, we had this game. Like, we were lined up really well. We had everything, you know, but then we just kind of bricked off and didn't find a good one, you know? The Shrines were also really good against us, which is, you know, without the Shrines, I think we were totally good that game. Like, they ate at us with the Shrine. Right, Zibby? What are you doing, bud? Just making his bed. All right, we're 2-2. Both of our losses felt a little poopy, but they were also to really fast decks, and our early game is pretty clunky, which is definitely a concerning issue that we got to probably address here. But let's go for the 3-2 here, just your average Modern record. I want to remind y'all, we're sponsored by BCWSupplies.com. BCW Supplies, #1 source for your game supply needs. The Elite 2 deck guard sleeves, best sleeves in the market. The same sleeves I've used every event I've played in the last, 3 years. Since they came out, basically. And my team helped design them, too. So, they're the bomb. Check them out. Elite 2s. Get them for, $6 a pack. We buy a 5-pack with my promo code GYM10. BCWSupplies.com. Check it out. Alright? Check it out. And you're not going to want to miss our next deck. Our next deck may contain the card Zur's Weirding. Right, Zibby? Hey, Zibby, what are your thoughts on Zur's Weirding? He does not care. Zibby just does not care at all. He's got no cares. No cares at all. Right, Zibby? He's making his bed. You got to prune this bedding a little bit, you know? So. Let's go here. Opponent didn't show up. Zur's Weirding. Second, Dovin's Veto. I mean, the card's okay, but our mana base is already super awkward. So casting Dovin's Veto in the early game is pretty tough. Am I playing Zach Elsick's new Lantern Control deck? Almost assuredly not. Almost assuredly not. Okay. Oh, man. Mana base only a mother could love. I'm sorry. Our opponent chose to draw. Okay. We're going to keep. So let's play a land. Let's go. Blackleaf Cliffs. Thoughtseize. See, there's some sort of like 8-rack deck playing Croxa or something. I mean, nice Euro, right? I guess. You gotta be able to play lands, but I guess we'll opt here. Island. Bottom. Sure. Just the old Archmage's Charm, Snow-Covered Plains, Field of Ruin deck. No big deal. God, I hate Archmage's Charm. Alright, they take my Spell Snare. That's interesting. At the Exile. Alright. Really just gotta get blue, blue, green, green in play. That's our plan. Right, Zibby? Sneaky Zibby. Graven Cairns? Sure. Thoughtseize? Sure. Suppose the card Smallbox is kind of a jerk. So the question is, are we going to choose to draw for game 2 if we lose? I think so. Take Force of Negation? Sure. Blackmail. Okay, well, I want to keep my land, so... Why hate a card when you're not setting it up for success? You gotta defend Archmage's Charm. You gotta be... it's okay. This deck's done well and things. I mostly hate the mana base, but... I mean, the Charm is pretty clunky, you know? It's not a big Cryptic or Charm fan. They're both just clunky cards. Drawing Astrolabe would be pretty nice. Alright, Archmage's Charm is gone. And it's funny because Divination would actually be really good in this matchup too, but... Alright, let's play Field and say go. Try and get our Forest in play. The old Blackmail. That's pretty bad for us. Okay. We're holding the Euro because I want to cast it next turn. So discarded a Lightning Bolt. Let's go with the Cliffs. Alright, Snow-Covered Forest. Breeding Pool. Sure. That's actually really good, so... I should have played the pool, maybe. Oh, no. Oh, I should have played the pool. What was I thinking? I'm so dumb. Damn it. My thought was to leave up Path, but drawing Astrolabe also played. Lightning Skelemental. God damn it. Oh, man. 4-color cat combo? I don't know. I don't think Saheeli is very powerful compared to the things happening in the format, you know? I mean, it basically was just discard one card anyway, because there's a Liliana in play regardless, so... We just gotta draw any fetch land in our deck, or any blue source, or green source. I guess just like not Field of Ruin is what we're looking for. Did it. Like, how did they beat a Euro in game 1, you know? Alright, so Astrolabe, Field of Ruin, Supreme Verdict, Force of Negation, Spell Snare? Alright, that kind of sucks. We drew a card we couldn't cast, but whatever. Like, what are they going to do? They got to Edict me, and then just cast it again next turn, you know? Being on the draw with Lightning Skelemental. Hey, you know? Alright, maybe we sack Euro. He'll be back. He'll be back. Ice-Fang, also good. I guess we opt. Draw fetch line, we can Euro, right? So it's awkward. It's good. Like, it's really, really good. We'll top it, I guess. I guess we'll cast one and try and find a land for the other one. Goddamn basic planes. Very time out. Alright. I mean, I feel like this game is actually a joke. All of our cards are 2-for-1s now, and even if we lose all our cards, we just Euro them again, so... Zer's Weirding deck is next. We're gonna have a little bit of lunch. Do a little, whenever I have lunch on stream, I do, fireside chat, basically. Ask me anything while I eat my lunch. So do a little 5 to 8 minute lunch, ask me anything, and then we're playing the Zer's Weirding deck. Okay. Give me the old Euro. Ice-Fang, Teferi, opt. Charm, opt. Guess who's back? Back again. I guess he... just hold the land, I think. So they went a plus Liliana. Good old Euro. Game. Blouses. Alright, so I imagine they're going to have Graveyard Hate now, but Euro is only a small part of the deck anyway, so it shouldn't be that bad. We get to sideboard. I mean, if we ever resolve a Planeswalker, I can't really win, so we have Veil of Summer too, so it's pretty good for us. So we're going to cut Force of Negation, being card disadvantage, not really what we want against them. I would say Verdicts are bad also. We're going to want Celestial Purge. We're going to want Veil of Summer. Maybe we do want Force of Negation? I don't know. We want every possible 2-for-1 we can muster. Spell Snare is good against Smallpox, if they're playing Smallpox. Veil of Summer is just sick too. Like, we just Veil of Summer on turn 1, just get the 1 mana 2-for-1. Like, literally all that matters against a rack deck is card quantity. You know, as long as you're up 1 card, you're in great shape. All right, we'll leave a Force in, I guess. You don't want Ashiok, right? Maybe we want Ashiok, honestly. Is Veto better than Force? It's hard to cast, maybe. One of the Planeswalkers... we'll maybe want Ashiok and see what happens. I think everything else is fine, so... I could see also cutting a land or two. Like, the Field of Ruins are pretty freaking bad. Let's just do this. The old sneaky Ashiok. The old sneakster. Ashiok, Ashiok. Oh boy. This is a pretty easy keep, I think. We're on the play with Veil of Summer and Ice-Fang Coatl. Keep. Forest, go. Thoughts on Crucible of Worlds in Modern? I need more than that. What context? It's probably too slow, but yeah. 8 rack. Veil of Summer. The Rack. Yep. What's up, Clyde Frog? I guess we'll Ice-Fang. Regarding Ashiok, Ghost Quarter, and Crucible. I mean, Crucible just seems way too slow. Like, the amount of setup required for Crucible is just absurd. It's cute, but Shrieking Affliction. Alright. So just not going to play into my Veil of Summer? Alright. It's all fine by me. Do I even play Ashiok? No, because now we have a Purge. Let's play Astrolabe. Every card draws a card. I mean, they're obviously playing around the Veil of Summer, but, like, what are they going to do? Like, you know? Is it Skelemental? Sure. Do we Path or Purge here? Probably Path.
One drink?
I have the thing, thank you.
The thing.
The scene.
Yes.
I have my large bottle of...
The jug.
The jug. We're going to Path here, I guess. It's unfortunate to give them a land, but we got to save Purge for Liliana, I think, so... Alright, well... Mana Leak also. This feels like a joke. Not to be rude, but... Let's just play Breeding Pool. Like, we might not need to play that many lands. I think the fourth land's pretty important. Forgetting about Euro. Bloodstained Mire. Sure. Skelemental again. Alright, so we're trying to Mana Leak this. I want to save his Purge for Liliana. Sanctuary, yep. We can Sanctuary too. Another Shrieking Affliction? Sure. I mean, we're pretty safe on our card count here, I think. Alright, don't think we're playing that one. There we are. They have 2 cards left. I mean, Sanctuary back Veil of Summer seems pretty awesome. Playing Ashiok just doesn't seem like it does anything. Just say go. I guess we could play this first as a Sanctuary. And Veil. Purge. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Veil of Summer is so good. You don't even need to cast it. Shrieking Affliction. Got it. Ashiok protects from Unearth. I guess. Sick draw. Just give me the 2-for-1s all day, every day, you know? 2-for-1 Central. Like, are they just never going to play a discard spell? Like, I can't tell now if they're actually playing around Veil of Summer or if they're just don't actually have any discard. Oh, thanks, Toots.
Oh, you're so welcome. That's my lunch.
Why is there a pickle in my office? Keep or mulligan, pickles. Because I freaking hate pickles.
Keep.
Yeah.
Keep.
Gross. Pickles smell so bad.
Keep.
I was out with my buddy Brian.
Just so you know, Jim's pet name for me is Pickles. So...
I would just say I don't like you directly. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, so I was out with my buddy Brian. I guess we're going to, like, just sake go, whatever. A while back for his birthday, and he demanded his birthday shot was to be a pickleback shot, which is when you have a shot of like Jameson and then a shot of pickle juice. And I was like, dude, and he's like, it's my birthday, and I'm like, all right, fine, and definitely the wrong order. It should definitely be pickle juice first, then whiskey.
That makes no sense.
Why?
Because the whole idea is that the pickle juice is supposed to take away the burn of the whiskey.
I would rather burn my entire mouth off than taste pickle juice. Are you kidding me?
You're a masochist. And you could have just done the Jameson, though, without doing the pickle. I had a conversation, this very conversation yesterday at the bar. Because one of my regulars, his wife, that's like her go-to is like pickleback everything. He's like, I do it just to tolerate it. I go, Jim still tells the story of his friend's birthday that was like 6 months ago. It has scarred him for life.
All I can taste is pickle for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was like so mad.
All right. I mean, this is just like a joke. Sure. Let's pitch a... All right, so they pitch Cliffs, and they play a land. Yeah, I guess we could self-mill with Ashiok looking for a Euro. That's totally true. You got the old rack triggers, the old Snapcaster Mage. Attack Liliana. No point in purging Liliana because we just can kill it. I guess we can't kill it next turn, but all right, let's get the Ashiok going, I guess.
Jim's crazy is 62%. That was the you like pickles poll.
That's
apparently you're out your mind.
Pickles are disgusting. Oh, we hit a Euro. That's next turn. So we'll discard a card to whatever. Sanctuary back.
There was no other option. That's good. I'm glad.
That is serious mod abuse.
You do you, Lord Draken. I like it.
The rack. All right, so they have 5 rack effects, a Liliana, and no cards in hand.
They have mismatched racks?
Mismatched racks.
Is that bad?
I don't know. All right, I guess we're just going to purge this stupid thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter what we do. We just can't lose. Then no cards in hand. We Euro next turn. All right, whatever. That was comical.
You win.
I won quesadillas.
You won quesadillas. And a pickle.
Sweet. And, no.
I was going to rub the pickle on your face if you lost.
That's got to be against TOS. Get that thing away from me. Get out. You're fired. You're fired. All right, so deck seems good. Definitely think the mana and the early game is a little sketchy, which is definitely a concern. But I'm going to drive his deck with the Stoneforge Mystics. I would like to see that. Might do that for my cool stuff video on Monday. It did feel like the early game was a little bumpy, and between the extra sanctuaries, the Field of Ruins, the basic lands, if we did draw an Astrolabe, our early game was very, very clunky. If we did draw Astrolabe, yeah, sure, every hand worked out really well, but Jace was fine. Euro was quite good. Our verdicts were very good. Forces are good. Archmage's Charm is okay. I wouldn't be surprised if the deck was just fine without it, honestly. Because Cryptic already fills that clunky counterspell role. Leaks are fine. Snaps are okay. Ops are fine. Deck seems very reasonable. Ice-Fang was like a little inconsistent. You know, I kind of like the idea of playing 4 Stoneforge, like 2 or 3 Ice-Fang, and then 2 or 3 Euros. Because Stoneforge is actually just better early. But overall, the deck's good. It's playing a lot of really good cards. In the board, Veil of Summer. It just seems like a really quality deck. And I may play something similar to this to Regionals. I have not decided yet, but I will work on it some more. So we got more Magic to play. Our next deck is something else. We are playing Zur's Weirding next. But if you're watching on YouTube, that's going to do it for this video. So look for that Zur's Weirding deck in a different video. All right, YouTube folks, I love you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Take 10 seconds. Support me for free. Tell your friends. And I love you all, YouTube. All right? You great.